When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels that switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. You to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't you rise, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is time for minor number 6 of ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile. I'm Shade Slayer. Joining me is Flash. Flash, what's up?
What's up, Shade? And we have a crazy lobby coming in. 16 teams, all are set, and everyone is set this time because this week we're going to have some crazy known teams. Now that ILG is spreading quite a lot and people are getting to know about it, people are now coming in for the qualifiers, and we've already done with 6. We're done 1/3.
Yeah, we're done with 5. Yeah, actually close, slightly less than 1/3. We will be 1/3 at the end of this weekend. So we will have 1/3 of the playing field decided for that online playoffs that happens in January. We're quickly kicking things off for week number 6, and as we have a look at the flight path, pretty standard, straight through the middle. Shouldn't see any funny business. Teams should be able to spread themselves out well, but as I say that, go chinky. I see 3 people here.
Yeah, and looks like a lot of teams, but one team is taking the vehicle. That's Team H2O. They're taking the vehicle and they're planning to go somewhere else. Maybe they're going to scavenge through Gatka, or looks like they might just want to move to Georgiapol as well. You never know. But already there is squad number 19 that have picked up a vehicle and gone to Georgiapol from Rozok, and looks like squad number 7 is also heading towards Georgiapol. There's squad number 20 and squad number 9 at the bridge, and that's going to be fun to watch.
16 and what is it? 6 and team number 18 here, pretty much looping right next to each other. As we move over to squad number 20, I see Nick.
Yeah, they're all scavenging for vehicles right now so that they can go towards mill base or Novo. But the people who are going to scavenge vehicles over here are going to go to mill base. And looking at the flight path, yes, a lot of places are accessible over here. Now they're just wanting to go pick up that tier 1, tier 2 loot so that they can, there are a lot of approaches that people can take in this. They can go drop hunting, yeah, because drops are quite common in PUBG Mobile. It's not as easy to, I mean, when you're playing PUBG PC, it's not easy to contest a drop because it's really scary. But in PUBG Mobile, yeah, you have that little confidence with your team going towards a drop.
Alright, let's have a look at the first circle that has revealed itself. It is going to be towards the southwestern part, encompassing Military Island. So, yeah, not since it's pretty central, there's not too much distance that some of these teams have to cover. I think maybe squad 17, since they have gone Kameshki, have a pretty decent amount of distance to make their way into the circle, but the rest of the squads, it's going to be a short trip across. And this is a Giorgio poll, sees I think 4 squads in total. That's maybe where we might see some action as we look for the rotate. But talking about action, Pochinki is gonna see some soup.
Yeah, Sam, he takes some damage over there when he's going for the peak. Now all of a sudden, this looks like a Western standoff. Sam, he's already spotted 2 people. Now he's getting shot from the side, and he gets knocked down as well. And where's his teammates? One of his other teammates is also knocked. So it's Panda who needs to be getting, I mean, he is getting the revive right now by his teammates, but now they have to move towards him. They have gone to church, but Sam, he's in the house over there. They will be able to come towards him unless I can hear footsteps already. They are making their way towards Sam.
Yeah, they're in fact in the same building, and I think they're gonna go get the flush. They've actually baiting Sam in right now. I'm pretty sure Sam has already given away audio cues saying that, hey man, these guys are in the same building. You know how it usually happens in your regular pug matches, right? You public matches. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, they're getting more teammates in, is what it is.
Yeah, they need to be careful because this is quite a big house, right? You can get caught from 2 sides. So,
yeah, like I was saying, in your pug matches where you pretty much bait one of the guy who's down.
They're still finding him. They don't realize he's in the next room.
Yeah, but right now though, I think they're more keen on looking for the rest of squad number 18 coming in. And Sam, he's slowly but surely bleeding out.
He's definitely going to bleed out. His team is not taking the risk. His team have come to the house next to them, but...
Ooh, they get another knock? I believe they did.
No, they've revived. And now squad number 18 have come to the house, the squad house, which is opposite. Which is opposite the church. So they've left their teammate behind, and looks like...
Yeah, I think they're just going to cut their losses there. It is a 1 map qualifier, right? Yeah. So you don't really want to take a risk, gamble there, knowing for a fact that, hey, there is going to be a lot of opponents. Very slim chances of you actually not walking into a trap. And I think at this point of time, you just say, hey, let bygones be bygones. You let your teammate behind and you just put your head down, try and get that top 4 finish and qualify for that semi-finals on Thursday. But Team 18, they're not totally backing out of this. They're still keeping their eyes on Squad 6 as we move over and check out Giorgio poll.
Yeah, Squad number 8.
Actually, Novo. This is not Giorgio.
This is Novo. So Squad number 8, Mega X, they were last, if I'm not mistaken, last season's finalist. Last week's finalist.
Yeah.
So they are again going hot. They always tend to drop towards Novo.
And as far as I know, they did come in with a top
4 or
top 5 finish.
Yeah.
MX, I believe that was in fact Snacks, who was doing a fabulous job with the sniper rifle. glad to see them back here, but it's a start of a journey again. That is the beauty of ILG, right? You get so close to qualifying,
yet so far.
but you end up like third position. You're gonna have to start grind again all the way through those one round qualifier games, right? It's so cutthroat, the competition, considering the fact that you have teams like God's Reign, Global Esports, and yeah, MX and others who are grinding, MYM grinding qualifier after qualifier, right?
Yeah.
And these are teams that you would be scared to take in any sort of a game, let alone a one map qualifier where everything hangs on the line. One single misstep is gonna get you
And even
eliminated.
Team Bole has become quite consistent. I mean, from the last 2 weeks that I've noticed, Team Bole Esports have become quite consistent as well. They've been coming to this finals, and last time they came with good fashion with winning some chicken dinners.
And we have a first drop going down. It's an M249 with 100 bullets, level 3, tac stock. But unfortunately, there's absolutely no one close by. It is in fact east of Pochinki. And we did have a couple of squads up at Pochinki. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be making that journey to pick this up soon. Let's have a look at squad 19 ABG, Avengers Alliance.
Yeah, Avengers Alliance are in Georgiopol, and looks like Osar has timed out, or is kinda pausing over there.
His teammates probably were like, hey man, hey, lobby starting, you gotta get yourself in. And he's like, cool, I'm just gonna go in and
Drop in Georgiopol.
take me somewhere, and he's just gonna leave his character AFK, and probably, I don't know, maybe there's like a Ganapati Puja going on in his house, and he's sitting there praying to God nobody enters this warehouse.
And to all the folks who are watching, happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
Happy Ganesh Chaturthi,
Thank
guys.
you for making some time and watching the stream.
Yeah, we know there's a lot of functions to go to, lots of pujas, time to spend with family, but for us, PUBG, our PUBG group is our
Look at
family.
squad number 12 now, coming very close to Pochinki.
Yeah, there's actually one player here all alone.
Oh, so his other two teammates died.
Yeah, two of his teammates have already ended up going down. It is Maverick, who's right now just skirting the edge of Pochinki, and he's just prone around, just like so scared he knows. One small mistake, and that is it. SS is gonna get knocked out, and the chances are not looking too great. They did start off with only 3 players in, and Jay and Knight end up getting taken down early. Let's move over and check out what War Goku is up to.
So it looks like now squad number 13 have to go in towards the circle, but the question is, are they going to move towards containers? Because the containers has quite a bit of the circle, right? So are they going to contest containers, or are they going to go more deep in towards Pochinki?
Let's check out School right now. School as well as Razak. We see a couple of squads here. Looking at F4X, that is from Team Fab 4. Right now have pretty much the entirety of School to themselves. Pretty standard in competitive play, not so standard in pug matches. They have half the server pretty much going School. The other half, I think, head towards Pochinki. And you have just so many bloody fights happening in this area. It's literally like one of those World War I battlefields where you're gonna have tons and tons of corpses and like one squad that makes it out with, I don't know, maybe like a couple of players lost. But competitive play is very different. For people who are wondering, why aren't there more people in School?
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Squad number 6 looks like they are making their way to this house, and there is only one person. The squad, he's here, he's going to shoot a fire and he's going to die. Maverick.
Wait, that's Maverick that we talked about just now. The last remaining player. I mean, props to this guy. He's been prone in and around that building for the last
I mean, that would
5 minutes. But
if you want to survive longer, I think that's the wrong house to choose, because you're already in a hot zone like Pochinki. If you take surrounding houses, people are going to check those areas.
No, and even also, there are different parts of the house that you can hold. You hold the chokes. you hold those places where you have to come through those narrow doorways, which is why you see a lot of these players who take that TPP up in the roof, which has that single doorway coming through. You can always go ahead, open spray on the first couple of players, and then you can always have that surprise element, right, where you can go prone at the door. It's a very hard angle to hit on a mobile device, especially when you're running up the stairs. And so he pretty much didn't play the odds, and it's gonna end up going down. Let's move over. More circles to be looked at as
squad number 21 LTE official, if I'm not mistaken.
The circles moved a little more towards the north. As expected, it is moving away from...
is quite a hot zone, and teams are slowly moving towards that area, so they're going to have a lot of fights, it looks like, coming in towards Pochinki.
And
I can see squad number 11 and squad number 8 also are quite close.
And look at the spread. Towards the northern side, teams are pretty well spread out. But towards this bottom side, we have this big clutter of
look
teams
at squad
coming
number
through.
9 very close to 11, but then they move away. That could have been a close one.
And I think squad number 6 and squad number 8 have started
18.
taking...
Yeah.
18 have started taking a few shots at each other. We see Cypher who's got this nice little ridge to work with. This is again one of the beauty of an angle. Some of the spots have these natural ridges that you can work with. There's quite a few of it near ruins as well, where we've seen quite a lot of fights where you can use this ridge to pretty much take cover from one angle and you can pretty much concentrate on the other. But Cypher, I don't know if he knows what we do, but there's a lot of bodies on the opposite side. Players are ready and waiting.
They've got the nade up, and look at Cypher. He is setting the nade up. Acro might be in a little trouble over here. He needs to reposition himself, otherwise he's going to get naded on his face. The nade is this time thrown on the terrace instead.
Yeah.
Oh, it does not land, however.
But that's pretty much the cue. Players are gonna move away from those windows. They're not gonna sit there. And
It looks
Cypher,
like squad number 6 would like to play aggressive because they're taking the fight. They're not someone who backs off when they see a fight.
yeah, they saw squad number 18 up at Pochinki. They already have taken one of their players down. Squad number 18 decides, hey, I think this is the time we back off. They backed off all the way into a squad house, and squad 6 just refuses to back down. They're chasing them all the way around, and Cypher, I know he's inching to take a few shots here at Red Panda, Acro and Co.
Cypher might just reposition himself. The nades again being dropped inside but not doing any damage onto anyone. They reposition themselves. And oh, another nade coming in. This time gets Panda knocked.
And there you go, they're gonna charge through. And with this, oh, nice shot coming in. And up ahead, we have Rohit, Acro both holding the defense. The charge is going to come through. One player is holding actually the mezzanine floor while the other is holding the roof. He comes charging through. He's going to go prone. The first knock does come through.
Oh, is it the right
And now
thing
it's
to
on
do?
Acro! He's just going to come charging through. Acro's going to hit the deck. Goku goes down as well. 3 knocks in, and there's only one player alive. Acro, can he clean up? No,
he could have cleansed that if indeed he didn't. But you know what? If it was me over there, I would be flushing people. I would have been.
Oh my lord, 3 kills, man.
Exactly, 3 freaking kills.
Those 3 kills wouldn't have mattered, right? You won't
I know,
qualify with the 3
but
kills,
it hurts. It will hurt RTG.
but
more than-
RTG would have pretty much been done for. Absolutely done. Bye. Come back, miner number 7. But
because it'll be like, you take me,
That is-
I take you down with me as well.
But that's. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are players out there who would frown upon you for being like, hey
I don't
man,
care.
flush him.
If anyone gets
Flush
butthurt, I don't
him.
care.
But yeah, you see, that is the point. That is the point though with PUBG, right? Every single bullet counts. You can get caught just reloading. So you know for a fact there's one player only, and there is these 3 knocked guys who are giving the info away as well. As soon as they see you going for that reload animation, chances are he's gonna peek out, pop your head, just like that. So the play there is you wait it out, and hopefully, with whatever bullets you have, you get that kill. You try and be as efficient as possible, but unfortunately, there.
So what happens is I've learned this gameplay because of PUBG PC point system is completely different, right?
No, there. So there we use the super points.
Yeah.
PUBG Super is very different. That is
Exactly.
1 point per kill, and it is 10 for chicken dinner, 6 for secondary.
Exactly. So that I've got the habit from there, you know, that if I get someone knocked, I flush that person. I don't freaking care. That 1 point means so much to me.
But okay, realistically speaking though, that does work well if you're probably in the semifinals or the finals. But this is a 1 round.
Yeah, this is a
game.
qualifier.
Yeah, it's a 1 round knockout game wherein if you end up 15th like how that team did, squad number 16, it's not really 18 rather. Squad 18, right? Yeah, 18. So it doesn't really matter. You're not going to qualify regardless. But you probably take the chances down of another squad, which I don't know.
So what things sometimes happens is when you flush the player out, right? Sometimes this team then backs out because they don't have a goal to go for, because they're like, okay, now he's done, I don't need to revive him as well, and maybe this 4v3 might not be a good engagement. So they have that fear and they back out. So that's one of the reasons why so in this case, maybe if you would have flushed those 3 people down, right? The last person would have backed out and be like, okay, as it's a qualifier, I need to get my team points up. And he would have backed out, and then he could have got the rest for his teammates. So there are a lot of strategies that work over here, and it's all about how you use your mind at the end.
And yeah, as things stand, it is pretty interesting right now. We're looking at squad number 11. Looks like squad 9 has some fans in chat as well. They're like, Spectre 9. And we'll let Johnny get on that as we keep our eyes on squad number 11. That is the Saints. Oh, the charge actually comes through squad number 21. They're trying to make a play here. White will find the first knock in. We have more players charging through. In fact, it is Greenhouse squad number 11.
And
there's
also another fight happening over here. It's squad number 8, MX. They have brewed a fight with someone else over there. Swag, he's taking some damage. It's squad number 20 also around. Alpha, they have spotted Paradox over there. Kill him. Paradox, he's going to let fire over there, but he does not know Kill him. Nick is on the right. If he sees his screen properly, he'll be able to see Nick walking over there. Paradox doing some damage onto Alpha. Is Alpha going to fall? No, Alpha just survives on the last 100 points of health.
You won't believe what Nick is shooting. Nick has himself a VSS right now. Long range. He's going on with the auto spray, and that is, of course, what we funnily call it the P shooter. Does bare minimum damage, and the recoil
but looks like Paradox
bad.
is wanting to go straight into them.
Might be driving in that general direction. Okay, he does have backup. So, but still, this early in, 13 squads remaining. Do you really want to hard commit in for a squad that they don't really have full info on? Squad number 20, they themselves are also going to get into UAZ, and they're heading away. They've already lost 2 players, by the way. So this team is only 2 strong. So maybe if they've been paying attention to the kill feed, MX would have seen Delta as well as Beast going down. So that may be the case why they were interested in chasing in the first place. But let's go squad number 9. What's happening there, John?
Squad number 9, IQ Esports. They have secured this compound, and now they've spotted another squad which is towards the northeast of them, and now they're waiting for the push to happen, if there's a push that comes towards them, or they'll have to reaggress and change their position. But as of now, things are just stalemate, no action towards squad number 9. They are just securing their compound, but they are secured it from all different angles. They're not playing in from one house. They have many houses to work with. There's one person who's also sitting on not the roof, but the small little shed, the shed that's next to the barn house. He was sitting there, but okay, now it looks like they're going to change their positions.
Alright, let's quickly move back over and talk a little bit about the map. We have the next circle shifts far west. So squad number 20 and 8, the fight that we were just seeing, they're going to be inside the circle while the rest of the squads all on the eastern side need to rotate back out. We're quickly going to move over to squad number 19 as they make their way into the circle.
He's taking some shots fired. He's having like balls of steel to move towards, and he's going straight into the center. Is this the right decision, Shady, to go straight into the center?
When you're playing these one-round elimination games, right, I think center plays the absolute best.
But what if you get surrounded from 4 people in sides and get spotted? Then
I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? You can drop the...
Who do you fight with?
You drop the utility and you don't fight. You don't... If you're getting in that top 3 position, you've already given yourself a 60-70% chance of qualifying. It is only when you pretty much... See, you fight early. These final few circles, you have 10 squads remaining, and you're gonna put yourself in that top 5 position.
Squad number 6, right next to Hulk. Hulk can see all 4.
He's all of them.
He's spraying away, but no one's looking at him. No one knows he's still lying down just next to Hulk.
There are 4 players prone right in front.
He's going to drop the molly. This should give away his place.
No, they're also moving away. A pretty interesting turn of events, as we probably shifting.
How is it not touching them? They have a undercover ridge to work with.
Yep, that may be the reason why they don't see this.
Oh, they spotted him.
There you go.
He's getting fired upon, but he's getting fired upon from behind. That's funny.
Yeah, he's gonna stand up and he's like, I'm going for this. He will eventually go down.
But he takes Goku's helmet completely.
Yeah. So at least maybe some chances thwarted, but he should have definitely had more kills there. There's no reason to not have found more. We're gonna switch over. F4X is gonna get a couple of knocks and they're gonna look for more. There's actually quite a bit of action breaking out in and around. Squad number 20 has taken a decent amount of shots in as well. They're getting the reses off. I think that's squad number 8. Yep. And you see Yoda in the distance getting 1 kill and he gets knocked out.
Oh, look at Paradox. He spots squad number 14. He spots squad number 16 and the squad number 9 right across him. So he does not know which fight to take. They are safe in the circle right now, but he's just worried which fight should I take.
And we switch over. We have Paradox. We're looking at, I believe, squad number 11 and squad 20 is also pretty close by. They do have themselves a nice compound as Encore will find himself a knock and he's looking for more. I think he's spotted out Ketan getting shot at from afar. I'm not sure.
You do have at the edge of the circle.
Yeah.
So he's getting fired.
Yeah, that is Encore, who's taking in shots at him right now. And he's going to readjust back according to the zone. He's just 2 shots away from going down. He's got that small ridge, so Encore with that 8x needs to get that trajectory right. We've already seen him take a couple of shots in. But now Encore is going to be busy with another fight that's probably heading his way here. We see squad number 6 driving by. They're actually driving straight past a compound which has squad 20 as well as squad 8. So
no, squad number 6 might just come next to Ketan.
They are heading in the general direction. Oh, but look at where they're going.
Look at this. It's going to be squad number 6 versus squad number 7 versus squad number 8. Everyone is in. And looks Cruzy has spotted everyone out. And now he's going in aggressively. He's going to take that fight over there. He sees another vehicle. There's a vehicle just stopped in front of him. He's spraying away. He gets some damage down onto German. Griezmann. Griezmann gets knocked. They're going to go for the flush. Now they have to push if they need to get the revive. Squad number 14. There are 2 people over there. They've gone into the house, but they are not getting the flush. They're getting the revive instead.
Yep, and Chashma actually gets the full res off. They're coming in to check the room. Free fires through the corner. Will find the first knock in. Can he find the second? Chashma taking so much damage. He's down to 20 HP. He's running out. He's like, no. Out I go. Drink around Rosie. But now on the floor, he's got full of bandages. Not the play, son. Not the play. Not the play that definitely keeps you alive. I mean, he went out and he's like, hey, just gonna spend some time bandaging.
And there's
up.
Ketan running on the hill right from there, right.
And there's squad number 16 also coming in. Ketan is coming in this direction. Does he want to stop? No. He's like, no.
He's getting fired on. He's gonna
No.
Yeah.
He's gonna get taken down though. There was squad number 16 who got off there and they're like, yeah, we're gonna take this fight right here, right now. Let's go. And what's happening is Cypher is taking up this fight up against squad number 20, and I think they're done. Yeah, that's squad 20 who eventually end up going down. What's happening on the other side, Johnny?
And it looks like squad number 9 have to make their way into the circle. They're having fire. Squad number 8 is firing on them, and now they don't know who to take the fight with. There's a squad right on cross, and Kawikaze, he gets knocked. They need to get the smoke up pretty soon. There's 1 minute still left on the clock. Squad number 8 has a lot of vision onto squad number 9, and they're going to get that res in that smoke. But the fight is still not over. Don't tell me Rubel. Rubel also gets knocked down by Team MX, and Rubel, they're flushing him out.
Yeah, that's Snacks tapping away. He's got the 6x on the M4, and there's got...
Rubel has come back in the smoke. So Paradox, he's getting the revives done.
Yeah, Snacks, he does not have the angle on this, and I think that should be the full res coming out. Let's move over elsewhere. I want to have an aerial look at this. We have squad number 7 who's pushed up straight next to squad 6. Some damage in onto Pagal. Pagal shooting on the other side. What is shooting at? Oh, squad number 16 is also here at the perimeter. This is the squad that actually took down one of those players who was coming in late at the end. I think it was someone from 15 was making his way in, but now they found themselves stranded out in the open. They do.
But you know, the best people are squad number 7 and 6. They have a compound, they have houses. They just need to wait for the teams to come together.
Yeah, and it's just crazy to see that there is 6 squads alive in such a small circle. It's a tiny whiny circle and we have 6 squads alive and kicking inside. MX score. They're charging up. They've seen squad number 9. They know there's squad 6 here as well. Heads to O meanwhile.
Oh, Phoenix gets knocked.
Yeah, Phoenix does get knocked. And MX, they're charging up. They're moving into this. In fact, they've been taking so many fights. Some of these players don't even have helmets. Encore sitting without one. And let's move over to Buck Foy. What's happening there?
They've already entered into the squad where squad number 9 is. 2 people of squad number 9 are already knocked. Now they're trying to flush and see where the other 2 are. They don't know that they are behind in a different house. They're dropping so many nades down, and Rubel is going to die to that nade. 2 people die to nades, and Legend is very low. Looks like squad number 9 is going to get flushed out completely with those nades.
And by the way, squad number 8 has been watching this. He's been looking for Buck and others straight up behind. Encore has been very patient with the trigger discipline there. Hasn't really shot a single bullet. He in fact saw Foy there for a moment, but does nothing. Now he's ready though. But they're also aware of the fact that there is at least 2 more squads in and around their area. And I think that is the reason why you see such discipline coming in. They're not really too hyped about going in for this fight. But as I say that, they get the knock and immediately Snacks gets counter knocked in. So 1 for 1.
But look at RTG. They are in the circle. Okay, they're holding a nice cliff over there, and now they want the kills. So they are coming in aggressively, and they're wanting to go flush those knocks. Look at the nades coming in towards squad number 8, and the counter Molotov is also coming in, and he's gonna burn. RBX taking a lot of damage from 2 Molotovs over there. Is he gonna survive? Yes, he is. There's squad number 7 who come from the cliff on the left, and that's a beautiful fight that's happening over there. Goku. He's trying to get Cruzy down, but he's every time falling because of not having that walking path over there to come up.
Yep, Cruzy has a beautiful angle. He's being spotted out. He's using the combo. Turns back around Coco. Unfortunately, he can't land any shot. Cruzy's taken massive amounts of damage. He takes back through. And he's the one to go down. He gets danced around, styled on. And he ends up dropping first. And now, if we can quickly have a look back at the aerial view here.
RBX is trying so hard to get on top.
Yep, they're just going to spend some time They're gonna get the first aids out, but Goku is gonna get charged on it. Pagal, he makes it through. How does he make that happen? Goku still giving charge. He's like, no, where you going, son? Where you
But
going?
Goku is going alone into 3 people.
Yeah, he ran in, and he's gonna get flushed for it. Oh,
But RBX is coming from behind. He's going to kill everyone over there, and he's going to get the res up as well. And that was, I mean, ballsy play coming in by Goku.
Yep, it was indeed, and I think that was to an extent calculated. They knew exactly how much they could push that, but look.
They can see squad number 8 right in front of them. They need to get that
Phoenix is in position here to take this fight along with Cypher. Cypher's got to look at the angle Cypher's playing from, by the way. He's behind enemy lines. He sees on core. He's thinking, hey, should I shoot? Ooh, Paradox is here as well. Big shots in. They line up one by one. Encore is down. Swag's taking a lot of damage as well, but he's giving away his position. He's in the blue. He needs to go. He needs to go right here, right now. He's going to take a couple of players with him if he has to, but it's too late. Too late right now. He will go down, and that should be the end of Cypher. But he's gotten a lot of damage done inside. We have Swag charging through. He's gonna go down to the zone as well. The zone is just taking him all out here right now in the final few circles. Looks like Karma Boy.
He's look at RBX. He's playing amazingly well. He's like carrying his team over there, flushing people out. He got just now 2 kills on the left as well, and looks like RTG are poised to take this, but they need to get the res onto Phoenix. It's not going to be easy though. Phoenix is going to bleed out. It's going to be a 2v2. Paradox.
Just have a look at the final circle here.
Yeah.
We have Snacks versus Paradox. We're going to switch over and try and bring you this perspective. I'm going to stay on to Snacks and hopefully get you this one.
Oh!
That
nade! Kobe Bryant is in the house, my friend. For those of you who don't know who Kobe Bryant is, if you follow basketball, yeah.
Problem though is, look at where Paradox is. Paradox is sitting in a tiny whiny corner. He's got only band-aids, by the way.
And RBX doesn't know he's in the next house.
He's got band-aids only. So he's gonna have to take damage at some point of time and come out guns blazing.
Problem is Paradox, he can't TPP to enough to see where RBX is. And if he knew RBX was there, he would have come out. I think he's just going to die to the circle.
No, he's definitely going to come out. But I think he's waiting for the last possible second to see if he's going to have any sort of luck on his side.
This might be a healing wall.
Yeah, he's the first guy. He can't out-heal. He's got bandages only.
Oh, then
there's no healing wall happening here. He's got no boosters, nothing.
Oh, this is it.
This
RBX,
is it.
He's going to pick up a nade. RBX, are you going to drop it?
They see him. They're gonna come charging through in the corner.
Oh!
No, not enough at the end. I thought that was gonna be an instant kill. It wasn't. He whiffed the spray a bit, and I thought, okay, maybe, just maybe there's an opportunity. But as soon as he stepped out into the blue, that was done. It was right there. It was done for, and RDG are gonna take the chicken dinner. 13 kills in second position. MX, they're gonna make their way through to another semi-final.
And that too with good kills.
Yeah, massive amount of kills. 13 kills.
Beautiful.
13 kills in total, and we're gonna have 7 kills onto VSG White and others.
I think the top 4 have secured.
Yeah, top 4 is gonna secure. I think 5 kills on H2 was also enough to take them through. It was an amazing game. Do stick around. We will take a quick break and we will be back with a lot more PUBG action coming your way. We're just getting started with week 6. See you folks in just a minute.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going. Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's
know.
all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Group B here of ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Minor. I'm Shadeslayer. As we have the flight on its way, let's have a look at the flight path. Johnny, walk us through.
And with this flight path, it looks like there are going to be a lot of clashes early because it's quite a north-west map. A lot of teams are going to Pochinki, Yasnaya,
Giorgio
maybe Mansion, Lipoka, Giorgio. So, military base and Novo Reponi, I don't think many people will want to go, seeing how far it is. So, a lot of people who thought that they were going to go there, change your plans, my friend.
I mean, traditionally as well in PUBG Mobile, it is very rarely that you see a circle that is so far away from your flight path, right? So even if people do decide to head towards military base, it's
They
good.
can, if they take that vehicle, so that three-way road near shelter, right? They can, over there, 2 vehicles spawn, they can pick up a vehicle over there and go towards Novo. But it depends on who's going to get that vehicle first.
And also considering the fact that even if you pick up the vehicle, you're gonna fair bit of time to actually reach a military island, and then you need to loot. And if the circle hasn't hard shifted, you will immediately need to leave back out as well to try and make it back into that circle one. Yes, you don't take massive amounts of damage, but you don't really want to ideally
Squad number 9, they're able to secure that vehicle. And
Yep, I imagine there's not too much of a clutter anywhere. So most of the squads have actually found vehicles in and around. I think Pochinki has 2 squads. I think there's 2 squads up towards Georgiopol, the city that is, and I think that is probably where we might see some early action happening. Actually gonna look to find an aerial view here. We have squad number 20, and on the far side we have squad 15. So NRP Titan up against Tezio YT, SCO Bane 20p. As we quickly switch over and let's have a look at what's happening on Johnny's screen, we have Dope.
yeah, we have squad number 9. They are definitely heading out towards Novo Reponi.
Tactical Assaulters is the name of their team, Johnny. What do you make of that?
Yeah, they are definitely trying to use some tactics and make their way towards.
Hopefully tactics that get them the W and take them to that semi-finals on Thursday. But yep, for the new players new viewers rather, who are tuning in right now onto our stream, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying your stay here. Hope you guys are enjoying the PUBG mobile action. We have had 5 minors completed thus far. We have the second qualifier, Group B, for minor number 6. As we say that, squad number 20 is probably getting ready to fight here. We see Maniac taking TPP, is moving around. Thing is, early on, yes, even if you spot enemies around, I don't think it is viable to actually stand and buy time and see if you get an opportunity. I think it is important that you stay mobile, you keep looting, and yeah, if you eventually end up in a situation where you want to fight, you probably take the fight. But just stagnating to a point where you've stopped looting is gonna hurt you eventually. As we get to the future circles, if we can have a look at where the first circle is heading, as expected, it's not a very hard shift. Yes, for the
But again, this is going to be a Gatka end, and we know how Gatka ends end up.
Yeah, we're back to minor number 5 all over again, where we saw this ending. I think of the 8 qualifier maps, I'm pretty sure we saw this for at least 5 of them, at least the first circle. So short rotates for most of the teams. Teams like Novo, people in Milta Power have to make a slight longer rotations. But let's move over right now back to this standoff that is happening up at Yasnaya. Not Yasnaya, sorry, Georgiopol City. As NRP Titan, he's been sitting here. He's found himself
He's
Tommy
already
and an M4.
he's already scouted 2 people. He brought them down low as well, so he knows
And
exactly. where they
is
are.
he playing an M24 iron sight there? I'm not sure. I think he's a scope on it. I really hope he does. Because I've played the iron sight M24. It is pretty
It's
garbage.
very, very.
Yeah, it's horrendous. The Car 98 is equally there. Surprisingly, the arm is not that bad. Uh, but as of now, yeah, I think
Oh, he has.
it's a hollow on it.
He's using a holograph, but a holograph is
The
also
hollow's
decent.
good.
Yeah, for so close range, hollow is good, man.
I mean,
Oh, you can see that. You can see Cruz Whitey's bag. I hope he just spotted him. You should know Cruz Whitey's right on the 3rd floor. Not third, on the terrace. I can still see his bag.
I can see his body
Are
up
they
as
baiting
well.
him?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they can see Titan as well because Titan's right up against the windowsill. You can. I'm pretty sure you can still spot them out. Is he taking any shots? Oh! And for a second, I thought he left himself exposed too hard. Go for it. Go for it. Oh! He's gonna whiff. Oh no. And with that, Bane to OP is gonna be like, hey. Who's shooting at me, man? And with that, Titan.
But the problem is they're wasting a lot of time over here because they're not able to go from one apartment to the other because they're already caught up. But you see, Titan, he's buying time for his team. His team is busy looting.
He's solo holding 4
Yeah,
players.
and his team is busy looting. His team is trying to make the wrap around. So Titan's doing his job pretty well. Doesn't have any armor though. Has a helmet.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hurt him if he keeps speaking this because one long range shot, his teammates need to make that quick transition across to be able to save him because as of now the rest of them have split up and are looting maybe a building or 2 away. So he's not gonna have the swiftest of responses if he ends up getting knocked down.
Are they able to see his gun with that glitch? And there now he gets spotted by Bane 20p.
Yeah. Thing is, does he really want to shoot at this? I don't think they do. They're just gonna go ahead and continue looting up this building of theirs, and I think they can exit from behind and still continue moving a little more towards the western side. But as of now, Titan's spending actually quite a bit of time chilling out. Let's move back over and look at some of the fights happening elsewhere. We have FRC. Not technically a fight, but they're up at school.
They're moving towards the apartments and they are actually hunting for people. Looks like. And are they going to stop at this apartment? Yeah, they're going to. Maybe try and get some loot over here. They're like, the coast is clear, guys. We can definitely go and loot.
We have people asking for shoutouts. We usually don't do that in tournament streams, but hey, what the heck. Nishan, shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you, Nishant Mehra.
Thank you for tuning
Thank
in.
you for tuning in,
Thank you
everyone.
for every single one of the people who are tuning in. Not just today, but who have supported us throughout the 6 minors thus far. We have had an absolute blast. We've had some amazing games. And this game seems to be no different as Titan eventually gets spotted. Few shots coming his way. And now Titan's going to be alert. I still, now that he's been spotted, I think the gig is up. You get up and you leave. There's very little possibility that he's gonna be able to find a knock and maybe convert that into something more. Jonathan right now is getting bugged out. He's trying to catch up to one of the airdrops. You can visually see the agony in his face as well as he tries to circumvent, tries to click it. Oh, there we go. He's got it. Let's move over. Let's see what's inside. It's a Groza 4X. 762 ammo, level 3 vest and helmet, and an adrenaline syringe.
And there's a team that has come for it.
Yeah, squad number 14, that is Error 69, are here to pick that up, and they should be on their way.
They don't take anything from it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they just leave it alone and they go.
They're like, yeah, I mean...
Oh, there's another... No, it looks like they're just gonna go away from here.
Why though?
Maybe they're not too fond of playing a Groza, and they all have level 3 helmets and vests.
But I don't think that is the case though. As we switch over to squad number 16, we have Mr. Wizard, who's got himself an AK level 2. Things all around. And we're gonna switch over to Pochinki, where two squads.
Yeah, squad number 17 GS, they're able to hear squad number 7 pick up a vehicle. So Probot now, he's trying to reposition himself and see if he can be able to maybe spot a guy or two over there and get someone down. But they are quite close in the vicinity. So, yep. Squad number 7, Ben. There, they can hear the vehicle. Probot is like, should we let them pass? Should we take the fight?
I believe you let them pass at this point of time. You don't really achieve much. There's still 14 squads alive.
Oh,
4 points, but oh, they're coming in this direction.
Probot, fire, man! At least do something.
I think the call there from the captain is no, don't fire, and Probot is gonna agree with that. And
It would have been fun because they can't stop over there. If they stop over
you
there,
get one
they don't
knock,
have any
that's a
cover.
kill, right?
Yeah, and if they stop over there, they don't have any cover. So that was worth the try.
And it's so hard to actually land those shots while you're in the car and moving. So the advantage would have been on the other side, but as things stand, wasn't really the case. But OMB is gonna have Akshay, team number 11. That is 0MB. Okay, that's how it's pronounced. 0MB. And again, this is one more team that I remember seeing them in the previous
looks like
matches.
there's a fight
Right,
going over
yeah.
here. It's between squad number 14 and squad number 7. Squad number 7 came right in front of them. Cloud, he's dropping the smokes. And there's a knock coming in by AX Ben. It's a 3-4 fight though. Cloud, he spots one. And he's trying to get the flash onto that guy. Oh, he's going to play across the smoke.
Yep, Zikr has already taken massive amounts of damage. And he's trying to reposition as well. He's trying to find a way out of this building. No, he's actually gotten himself to the far side and staying DPP inside. Clown going for a quick loop around as well. That smoke dropped outside. Quick first aids out. Zikr's got teammates joining in. Frost surprisingly has already gotten knocked down. So 2 players knocked from the side of squad 14.
Oh, make it 3. It's only Clown, the only person alive. And they're going to start flushing people. Clown needs to do something over here.
Yeah, oh, Zikr's been spotted. I don't think he, however, has seen where
Now
Clown
they
is.
should know where Clown is, but Clown has thrown that nade. They know
Nade,
the
yeah.
people already down.
Yeah. Nade comes out, and now they're gonna go charging through. Shots on the other side, and that is it. Kills come through. Squad number 7 wipes squad 14. So they did go to the drop. They decided, hey, we don't want the Groza. And they're gonna get fully wiped up by squad 7.
But squad number 18 has spotted them, okay? And they think that they're in the compound nearby. They're firing away, but they don't realize it's a compound next to it, not this immediate compound. He's using the PP Bison. Hardly get to see that being used.
Yeah, but you get. I mean, that is not. That's. I think.
There's squad number 12. Anmol has spotted Fusion. He's trying to tap away onto Fusion, but no, he's not going to get any damage being dealt from so far. He needs to take the AK and do something at least.
We see Fusion, who's moving around. On the far side, there's Anmol, who has used as well, and Fusion taps away. Anmol's getting shot in the back, and he gets knocked down. Big knock coming in. Does he want to look for more? Fusion can definitely do so. He sees another peek coming in from Dude 69, and he lands the first tag through. Unfortunately, he's shooting from quite a fair bit of distance, and I don't think they got enough to go for the full follow-up. There is Dude 69 though, who still might be interested in looking to see
he has the
where Fusion
M24
is.
and 6x, so he's trying to see if he can spot a little. I mean, the leg can be spotted of Blasty, but that M249 is going to be really difficult. Oh, he sees Fusion. He shoots a shot onto him, and but does not do any damage, however.
That is the problem though with bolt action snipers, right? Is the fact that it's so unforgiving. You gotta make those shots count. Whereas if you are using one of those DMRs, it's a lot more forgiving. You can go for those tap, 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 and hope one of those shots hit. Unfortunately, L69 yet to land the first shot in.
But look at Fusion, he's repositioning himself, and they don't realize that Fusion has moved so much towards the right. Are they planning to leave?
And he
here?
boosts onto the compound, and dude, 69 starts getting shot at. Takes just a fair bit of damage. He's only got the level 1
there's a
West
drop
now.
behind them. They didn't realize that. I mean, when he gyroed that side, I saw the drop.
I mean, he's only got the level 1 West here, has L69. So, how long do you want to take this fight though? The 1 West is pretty bad if it is damaged.
And
right?
it's
So,
already quarter damaged.
yeah. So, you probably want to hang on to that. You've had your fun. You've had your shots taken. I think this is probably the opportunity where you back off and head out as, yeah, the West takes more shots. Fusion, pretty unforgiving. I think this stalemate though is going to
This is going to be fun. It's going to be squad number 21 who are going to take on squad number 9 who are near the bridge. And Argot Rex, he's caught off Dope near the truck. He's trying to see where he can spot Dope. Oh, Dope moved from the right. Argot Rex did not see that.
Yeah, and I think they get. Do they get the wipe there? Squad number 9. 9 still has one player alive. It's not the end of the world for them. Let's move back over to the other fight where Anmol eventually does get knocked. Is there a hardcore push? There isn't. They're just getting poked long range right now. Molotov coming in as well. Oh, there is. Squad number 7 has pushed up from behind.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Ben, he's coming from behind. Dave, oh, he gets hit over here. He needs to get the res up and he also needs to heal himself. He's using the medikit and they have good cover. So he should be able to get the res as well.
Yeah, I think both teams will be able to pull the reses out. They've entire wall of smokes deployed as they head back out. I'm going to keep my eyes on Darko though. Darko is sending some pre-fires through towards the direction of where squad number 7 is. Unfortunately, I can't really pinpoint that exact location. Same can be said about Ben as well. Ben's been taking a few shots.
Now they're dropping nades inside.
How close is this though? They're all pinned in a very tight spot, and these nades, oh, one connection unfortunately didn't make it inside the pit there. So Darko ends up only taking a fair bit of damage. He still has boosters, 5 boosters.
Imagine if 3 of his teammates all threw nades together at different spots and doom, so much damage. Oh, what a shot by Ben onto Wars. One frag, he spots.
Squad number 12 is probably going, hey, what? What do we do right now? And it was BSUD that they were worrying about, and now they've spotted another one. He goes charging through. Beautifully done by Darko. He finds the first knock in and he wants to go for more. Pre-fires through, but Darko down to about 30% health. He needs to worry about Ben, Super, both coming in from this direction. The first knock has come through. He's trying to bait in and try and find the position. He's spotted out Super, but there is an immediate trade potential available if he does peek out and go for this shot. They know that there is going to be players coming in to go for that
res.
res.
A nice knock onto Iron Fist. Oh, that nade does so much onto Ben.
Squad number 19 is also coming
I
in
don't know
close
if
by.
is going to be
So is squad number 5. I don't think the res will come through though.
I don't think they can save Zakir either.
Ben's been spotted. Darko currently using the UAZ
the
for...
revive is coming in. The revive is coming in. Ben can't do anything about it and they're going to lose a teammate as well.
And Ben's been spotted as well. Ben's tagged low for a second there. He ends up peeking out and yeah, takes massive amounts of damage.
Then there's squad number 17 on the side.
Yeah.
And he spots them. They spot him.
K98.
Super's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in a world of trouble. He's going for the shots. He's missing them. A couple of shots missed now. And Darko with the nade. It's not going to be close. He's aiming at the tree. He thinks he's still at the tree. He's not. He's actually fallen behind.
And he's getting fired by squad number 17, GS. Taking advantage of that. But now Ben has cover. So
What do you do right now, though? I think you give up on that fight. Ben, he's got too many angles to worry about. Let's have a look at the circle. We haven't talked about the circle for quite a bit. The circle has moved towards...
Oh, look at that. Super. He's going to get knocked down. And Ben, the only person alive from AX, he's going for the wraparound. He's trying to save his teammate, but his teammate gets flushed. He's given away his position. Now that's going to be troublesome for him. Squad number 18 might just want to run onto him.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, squad 18 is pushed out. Ben's being spotted. Pre-fires through. K98 available. He spots him. The shot from Darko finds the knock, and that is pretty much it. Curtains for, what was it, squad number 7. That is Fate 0. Pretty unfortunate. They make their early exit.
Oh, and there's squad number 21, who right now is pushing on to squad number 6. They're in the same building, and squad number 6 does not know what to do. He can hear so many footsteps. There's squad number 5 right behind him, who can snipe squad number 6 down. Squad number 21, they've taken control of that garage, and Team Grew, RUTUJ, Rutuj can see a lot of people over there.
Yep, already shots fired. I think there was Kaka man who gets dropped down to half HP, and now the shots come through. The nade towards the roof does drop Jack down to half HP, and Rex continues to cut the distance down. He has the M4 on him.
Oh, from behind. I knew this. Squad number 5, FRC, Mustang gets the shot onto him, and this is very obvious.
Yeah, that is the problem though. If you're trying to peek in through the windows and you get too tunnel visioned, you're gonna get third partied, especially when the enemies are aware of the fact that, hey, there is someone in this position. You don't really want to be stepping too much in the open to take these engages. But as of now, squad number 6, they will get the res off, but there's gonna be a couple more angles that they need to worry about. Squad number 21.
Are they moving away and not taking this fight?
Yeah, I think they are. They're taking the vehicles and they're heading out. They're like, yeah, nope, not the time to probably take this fight. They're out. And squad number 6 can breathe a sigh of relief, as we do have Jack from Team Gryffindor taking a few shots at the players as they leave this compound. They're going to be pretty happy. That might have gotten a lot trickier for them if the push did come through. They nearly half the angles don't work because you have that squad who's constantly behind you looking for the snipes. But
look at the circle, Shady. It's bang open in the fields. This is going to be an open field ending, and people require. You look at it. Already people are firing them. You require vehicles to make cover for yourself over here.
As we move over, another fight I see brewing. Vehicle versus vehicle. They have found one of the knocks in, and I think they're gonna stop for a second, get the flush out, and continue moving. Squad 17 was left behind by an extent, but squad 19, they need to be wary. On top of the hill, there is squad number 12.
Oh, look at squad number 18. They spot squad number 17 out there on the right hand side, tapping away. Is Anmol. He's trying and get the knock onto someone over there. Now they know they are on the edge of the circle. They don't have anything to worry about. And this is what you start doing, playing at the edge towards the last circle.
Yeah, it's so advantageous playing edge, primarily from the fact that you actively get to fight.
Look at that Anmol. He has so much vision onto squad number 17. Tapping away but not doing any damage at all. Oh, the knock comes in by Darko, and that's Iron Gamer who's knocked. Anmol, he can do some damage onto the vehicle. Try and burst that vehicle over there. Stunner's just leaving them and going.
Yeah, Stunner's out of here. He's moved the UAZ out. I think he's just gone to the top of the hill so he can get a better bird's eye view on the action happening. Not really sure if he has a sniper to work with though. He has himself a mini. Hopefully, if anything, 6x or higher is gonna give him an angle to take some of these shots. But instead, he's on a mission. Darko finds another knock in as we have another airdrop coming through. It's gonna be the Yogg.
And straight in front of squad number 11. I don't think so. Squad number 11 realized that.
And squad 17, they're going to go for the Hail Mary play. Stunners into the blue zone. And one of the players is knocked and they're going to leave him there.
Just look at this overview of this circle, and the squad number 11 over there, the squad number 19, and if you take a view, the squad number 18 this side. So the 3 squads, right, and the squad number 12 over the mountain.
We just had squad number 15, Soul of Satan. The entire squad just went down to the blue zone.
Blue zone, and there's squad number 17 here. So this is a complete aerial view. Squad number 6 sitting right in the center. Just look where they position. Right in the center. Squad number 11 has this compound, and squad number 12, 19, and 11.
Right in the center, but edge of the circle. So.
Yeah. And then comes squad number 17.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the squad here. Squad number 6, who's currently.
And now squad number 21 have driven up straight near this light tower.
They're the DP squad. This 2 of their players at least have DPs on them here. So I'm interested to see how all of this is going to play out. But our God manages to find a knock. I believe that is onto one of the players from squad number 6, Gryjack, who's I see on my screen now crawling to his teammate, and Rutuj be going ahead with the res.
Squad number 5 is also making its way in right in the center. Look at that, look at that. The squad number 5. Now it's going to be a battle between squad number 5 and squad number 6.
Yeah, there is squad 5, and Ninja is already taking in a lot of shots. There's so many players around. Then finally it drops a smoke. Oh! How low is that?
I can't even count. I mean,
I barely can see the red HP there, but Ninja just drops so low. Meanwhile, on the other side, what's happening with Om?
Om right now, he spotted squad number 9 on the right, and GS is taking a fight towards the left with against our god. Right now they are quite safe at the edge of the circle. They found a few base barns over there, so they have cover. But now he's trying to take down that guy's vehicle. I think he should burst those tires.
Let's move back over as we keep our eyes on Ninja. Ninja gets knocked. Long range. I'm guessing that is Anmol who got the knock in from the far side.
Rex might be in trouble. There's squad number 18 who's going to push from behind, and squad number 21 very low. The push is coming in by squad number 18. They are, however, lying down right now. Viper gets knocked. He gets knocked from behind, and now this is troublesome for our god.
Look at what BSUD Anmol is up to, by the way.
See, he's getting shot from behind. They can't even go high ground.
Yeah, he can't go high ground, and long range. Anmol tries to get in substance. He sees Rex. Rex goes down to Darko. Darko gets traded with the knock, and Anmol, he's just waiting to get the nade in. The nade does go through. Nade, will it find anything? I don't think it will. And they should be able to pull the hard res.
He's trying to go for the res.
Should be able to get the hard res.
Look how low this team is. The push is coming in.
Yeah, that is in fact
that's gonna
Iron
be a
Fist,
while.
who's got a lot of shots in, and it's just one player alive. That is Rex. They will go for the flush, and in fact they have a player coming in from behind for that full cleanup.
Let's quickly jump onto squad number 6. They have squad number 5 right next to them, and
Yeah, they're gonna go charging through. And
Rutuj does not know just next to him there are 2 people.
He's worried about squad number 18 that's actually on top of the hill, who are also
They cleaned them out. They cleaned out squad number 5.
and yeah, that's pretty much the end of that squad as we move over. And to BSUD squad 18. Oh, look at this. They spot the players out. DMR shots being fired. Jack is taking a lot of shots. He was thrown up on the floor there, but now the zone's pushed out. Iron Fist, he just spent so much time in the blue. He's gonna have to heal back out. I think he does not have the time here.
Squad number 19 is next to squad number 11, and squad number 11 does not. Oh, he spots one out, but they don't know AK is just next to him. AK can drop a Molotov if he has. If he drops a Molotov, then he can secure in the entire fight.
Yep, they're gonna go for this while Anmol goes for the res onto Darko as well. They come charging through. It's one compound only, holding so many players. The nade goes in. I don't think it achieved anything there, but AK, he's got another res to make happen. Anmol is down. Darko ends up going down. The charge comes through from Divish. Divish gets traded. Anmol finds the first knock in. Squad number 6 gets a little too impatient that they're like, yeah, let's go right now. And it's just the one player. There was no trade potential. He just peeks around the corner into the smoke, hoping he can find anything, and Anmol responds back. Quick tracers, he finds the knock, while on the other side you see AK going for the quick heals. And we're gonna keep our focus though onto Anmol. How is he gonna play it? So he has himself the Groza. He's gonna get himself out of the compound, and squad 19, they're pretty much inside the corner. They have a nice little rock and this compound for cover.
Oh, that nade.
What?
That nade.
It did bounce inside though. So
Yeah, but it's not going in the windows. That's the problem.
I can understand the fact that they don't want to leave themselves exposed for too long. And look at this! Anmol goes for the knocks. Nope, not enough. Squad number 6 there.
But look, AK from behind. He can get the entirety of the squad. Oh, he fires shots, but now they know his position. Wow!
Wow!
How did they die? Who took the vehicle out? Brand Venom.
Brand AK is getting shot. He's gonna end up going down as well by the looks of things.
So it looks like it's a 3v2 or 3v3. Yep. Make it a 3v2. It's Venom and AK versus Spotted.
Alright.
Oh, they spotted AK. AK should have gone down over here.
Yeah, AK is probably gonna end up going down. No, he just charges in last second. He's the last man alive. He's gonna go for the res as BFR. They go for the push. They want the finish. They want this right here, right now. Nades on the ready. And what's the play? Rapid? Hello? AK is just pre-firing in. I'll keep my eyes on was one's frag. Who finds? Oh, they found the knock again.
Oh my god. If they get the revive and they get the heal and they take this chicken dinner now.
Now I think odds.
The Molotov is gonna burn them.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Was one frog there. He's gonna try for the res. Not gonna happen, and they've got players everywhere. There is one player knocked though on BFR, but I think AK is just too low right now. He's got the first aid. He's gonna go for the first aid, but the blue is gonna start to push, and it's gonna sting. Yeah, 1 second. He has 1 second before he makes the move. He drops the smoke, and he's been spotted. Shots fired. Instant kill by Was One's frag. And they get the chicken dinner in. Nicely done, BFR. 6 kills, not the high tempo, high aggression chicken dinner that you would expect, but it gets the job done. It gets them qualified, and it's time. 1 kill and brand. One kill second.
One thing I learned when people gets the 1 kill by doing of the team, if he didn't get this kill,
Yeah. Third position we have Team Gryffindor, who's got 6 kills. Fourth position, BSUB actually got a pretty high kill. 13 kills, fourth position. And I think the top 4 again are going to move on to qualifying.
top 4, the person in 4th might easily pull up 2 levels. I mean, BSUB is 7, 8, 9,
Yeah, but I think Brand has done just about enough. Their spot. Don't go anywhere. We still have one more match coming your way. Group number C. We will see you folks for that.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels that switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look.
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
It's
know.
all good, it's all good, it's all good. Good, it's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the final game of the day. It is Group C of ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Minor
Monster Energy.
Monster. Yeah, we have the energy drink flight finish. You know, there was when I used to initially when I did read the patch note from when the flight finish did come out. I was wondering, what did you mean by a flight finish? Or do you actually like get to go back on the plane once the match is done? And then I realized it's just by finish he meant skin. And I was like, oh god. But yeah, that did keep me intrigued for like a good part of 10 minutes. When I was wondering on what the possibility of a flight finish meant. But more on that maybe a little later.
That too, it is Kaushal Kumar skin WHORE 100 level RP. His flight only. And looking at the flight path, they're moving from north to south, but again towards west. Very much towards west. But yes, Yasnaya, Poliana, Shelter, Milta, Farm. People again, if they want to go to Novo, they can pick up the vehicle from military base and go to Novo. So there is one team that's going to military base. That's squad number 20. But it looks like there's going to be a fight straight in at containers.
Yeah, I see a couple of squads heading in that direction. One is of course God's Reign.
Shots might be fired pretty soon. Squad number 16 is next. God's Reign. They're looking to pick up ammo. The squad number 18 right next to them.
Yeah, that's D7. This is again one squad that did pretty decent in the earlier qualifiers, but I haven't seen too much of them of late, so I can't really judge.
And there, fire already. Twister, he gets the knock onto Akshay, and you know this has been the bane of God's Reign, right? They always end up taking clashes wherever they drop. Look at Manu, how low he is.
Yeah, Manu's low. Daksh already has picked up an 8x, and he's charging up with the DP, and they're pretty oblivious of where the positions are. Daksh gets knocked in by Wow. He's looking at this, so 1 for 1. They do get the res out. Do they push? I think this is the best opportunity.
I mean,
if they're ever going to take God's Reign down, you push them while they are low on utility.
It's actually a good time for lxgtv to move in, but I don't know why lxgtv is not making the push. Now finally he is going into the warehouse. They have not heard him yet. He's coming from behind. lxgtv. He can get the flush, but now they are pushing on to Gods.
Yeah,
and they're already inside the containers.
Yeah. They're constantly looting, while right now actually Gods is just spending time holding angles.
I don't think so D7 realizes that lxgtv has come from behind.
I don't think they have any clue. He is behind enemy lines. Looks like Akshay will get knocked down. Dragon is gonna hold his position. It's KK. They're pushing in. They're gonna look to go for more. Dragon ends up going down.
Look at that.
Wow. He's alone. He's also cleaned up.
Cleanup crew is there in the house, and there was a 3v4. Not an easy task. They need to pick up Twister though. Twister gets knocked, so.
Well, I think they're gonna be in a decent position there to get the reses off, but God's Reign off to a good start. They're gonna have the entirety of Georgiopol to themselves. Lots of loot in that area, and they're gonna be pretty pumped now that they've got the momentum going as well. Let's have a look at how the map is looking like, Johnny.
Yeah, looking at the map, it's a mill base circle, and you still can't say whether it's going to entirely come into mill base, but I have a feeling
It's
going to end
99.9999% that's going into military island.
Yeah, but I have a feeling it just might end near the bridge, and if it's a bridge end, it's going to be crazy.
I mean, the one bridge end that I never want to remember, never ever, is actually one from one of the earlier PUBG mobile miners, and it is where it ended in the water under the bridge, and it was basically two players. It was a 1v3 situation with 4 people just swimming around, and the one guy won.
Oh, you can't even heal.
Yeah, you can't heal. There's nothing you can do. They were just dropping armor, picking it up, just toying around, and it so happens that eventually we had the one guy take down 3 to win that win that qualifier game at least.
But look at this. Look how Team Sins is playing. Arrow. I don't know what Arrow doing unless he was AFK.
Yeah, I think Arrow's going for a swim. I think he was
AFK.
AFK
when the game
initially.
started.
Yeah, and then they just tossed him at the edge of the map, and now he's gonna have to go back for a swim.
But he's like, hey, thank God.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah,
This Melbourne
yeah,
circle.
yeah. I wasn't really planning on this happening, but
But the problem is where he doesn't have any place to climb up nearby. He's going to swim for at least another 5 minutes.
yeah, but not the best of ways to probably kickstart off in this one round elimination game. I want to quickly move over to squad number 9, that is EX and Doc, who are going to group up together here at the edge of Rozok. There is one squad on the far side, squad number 10, that is Blood Oath.
So again, very, very familiar names in this half. We have AIM, we have Team Bhole, have made their way almost 2 weeks in a row in the grand finals.
Yeah.
Right? Still trying to break through. We have God's Reign. Right? Quite a lot of known teams in this. Also Legends is also there. Klasso, Danish, Rapi and Grim. Team Sin Beast is also there. Sharma, Boogie, Beast and Arrow. So everyone's grinding. And the best part is, with this format, it also helps them to prep for other tourneys as well. They have PMIT happening, and a lot of teams have been, wanting to grind some scrims, and that's the best part about ILG. It gives you, it's so ruthless with you during the tryouts. I mean the playoff, that you need to win no matter what. You need to show some good gameplay. You need to win. Only then you're going to qualify.
Indeed, as we move over to squad number 8, that is Seal Esports. We have 4 players just chilling inside a building. They don't really have the best of loot. They have actually 0 meds, and they're just chilling. Maybe a new strategy when you're talking about being attempted here, but I don't really see how it's gonna benefit squad number 8. There's actually nobody close to their current position. Pretty surprised on why they are still hidden, but hey, I'm not the one to question. It's each team's individual preference, I suppose, on how you want to go ahead with your looting phase. Let's move on to squad number 12 in Team BF. Oh, alright. I think I've been using the wrong names here. But let's move over to squad number 12.
Yeah, squad number 20 is just next to them. I don't know if they've heard the vehicle, but now Ken is aware. He's going to go on top and check. Shots are going to be fired. They're just opposite building of Ken. Ken hears that. He can see Harish firing on them. The knock is already in onto Slam. And that's Thanos Infinity that are stuck in that compound. Ken, you need to leave that nade. Oh, the nade could be good enough. It almost takes Slam down, and it does. Ikagra gets the kill. And now 3v4. Are they going to make the push on to Team Thanos? Team Thanos, one more player is down.
Nade, takes another player down, and I think, are they going to go for the push? Yes, they will.
That's only Daddy. Daddy's the only person left. Now he needs to show who's your daddy. And is Daddy going to be able to do something?
I think it's just going to be a safe play here. I don't think he's got too much of a window to make anything drastic happen. He can't even go for the res. He actually peeks back out, moves back in, dances around. They're 2 players. They're all lining up. Not enough though. And the kill will eventually move out.
And that's Thanos Infinity out.
Yeah, Thanos Infinity is
really
done.
Disappointing start for them.
Yeah. I thought Thanos the one at the end who goes for the snap. He gets snapped out of it, the first team out. And that's gonna leave 13 squads in the server. 4 players inside one nice little cubby room going for the loot.
Squad number 6 is also making their way towards squad number 12. Now this bridge is hot, and are they going to stop over here? That's the question. No, they're just going to run away from squad number 12. They don't want to take that battle.
I think this is another squad that was in the finals the last time around. Legends, I remember
But trust
seeing
me,
Wapi and co.
This circle, this bridge is going to be, there's going to be a lot of action. You can see squad number 11 also coming very close to the bridge. Squad number 5 is also there. And they all want to cross the bridge pretty soon as possible.
I mean, then again, do you really want to cross the bridge? Or do you want to set up camp in and around the bridge? I think that is possibly where these squads want to head up to eventually. If you're the first couple of squads in, I think you move over to Military Island. You don't really want to risk anything. You don't really want to take too many fights. You probably do that first bridge camp and you head out. But it is going to be when we reach, say, where the critical mass where the blue is pushing in.
Team Sin now, they're going to make their way straight. Team Bole should hear that. They see the vehicle. Hunk, is he not going to fire? Oh, they can. They should fire the bogey.
He spent a good second there getting up and switching between the weapons. That it's actually going to cost him. He's going to tap away with the SLR up at Sin's Beast and others, but none of those shots landing. They know for a fact that's coming in from near the bridge, and that's going to prevent actually Team Sins from taking that route through the bridge.
The problem is Bogey is stuck near the bridge.
Did he get knocked down? I don't think
No, he's not knocked. He's low, but he's stuck near the bridge.
I think that's okay.
They're going to take a week. It looks like they're going to take a boat and try and save him. But just look where the drop is going. What if this circle tilts more towards the North Island? Oh, he gets Bole Fury down. Bogey gets a knock onto Bole Fury.
Which is good. He finds the opening. He's gone. Unfortunately, there's nothing much he can do with this though. He's eventually gonna end up jumping into the water.
Yeah, he started swimming. And he's like, okay team, please come and save me. I bought the distraction by getting the knock. But yeah, it's a mill base circle. It's an entirety of mill base. And now the bridges are going to heat up.
Yeah, it's if you can have quickly show the viewers the circle. It is a full military island circle as expected, and a bridge is gonna be hotcake. Both bridges now currently being held. One side we have Bole.
Squad number 9 is just
squad
crossing
number 9
through.
as
That
well.
squad number 14 will come from behind. Let's see squad number 14. What are they planning to do? Looks like squad number 14 right now are still quite far from the bridge, but indeed they will have to make their way over there. And yeah, they're heading off for the bridge, and this is going to be an interesting battle. Is squad number 9 still over there?
Squad number 9 is in fact holding outside right now.
Okay, they've crossed the bridge already.
Yeah, they crossed the bridge and they are holding somewhere close to the perimeter.
Yeah, just after the perimeter these houses, if you go 100 meters down. But the thing is, the view of, I mean, people might not go here straight, they might take a left, or they might go from that
Yeah,
side
you
of the-
usually go above the hill, right?
Yeah. You don't take that road.
You don't take this road, and I think that decision of not actually
And if you see aim,
setting up shop in one of those areas, I think is the fact shows that squad number 9 wants to loot a little bit more. 2 is not too keen on taking these early fights. They just want to let people fight each other out, get themselves into that nice top 5, top 6 situation, and that is when they will look to try and make a move.
it looks like squad number 14 don't want to go via the bridge. They are opting to try and find a boat.
Alright, I want to quickly move back over towards where God's Reign is. God's Reign is actually full-blown running up at Team Bole, and this is gonna be one cracker of a fight. First man down, bye-bye, gets the vehicle out, and God's Reign says, hello, where you heading, son? Nowhere, and Fury's been spotted out as well. More shots coming in.
Oh, they're
Fury and
flash
Hunk.
out.
Oh, they're out in the open. Hunk is going down. Fury's been spotted. Fury's going down as well. 3 knocks
It's
in.
only Mink.
And it's only Mink right now. Mink tossing the nades. Not gonna be able to do much. But he has to win. He can drop. I think you drop a couple of smokes. You try and make that Hail Mary play. God's Reign is coming for you. And you know they want blood. He's been spotted. Mink is spotted right now. Feet spotted. Body down. And Bole is not gonna
He's
make
not gonna
it
make
too
it too
far
far. I
this
mean,
time around.
First round, they're not able to clear.
I think that kind of shows the depth of playing field as well. here in ILG is the fact that there is just so many good teams, right?
Is that 2 airdrops?
It is very hard to find much, but let's move over to Johnny's screen to see something.
Oh, but it's already looted by a team. I mean, 2 airdrops fall and it gets looted by the team.
How on earth do you find airdrops that close? And of course, why, right? It's so you leave the Mark 14 behind. Don't loot it. Garbage gun. I didn't say it.
But MK14, if it has a cheek pad,
With a cheek pad, it's awesome.
it's too good.
And in fact, on multiple occasions, Chaco Taco in PC, that is his go-to primary weapon, by the way. He runs that in auto with cheek pad. He's really good at it with the iron sight. But yeah, let's move over. Squad number 6.
So this is action in military base. They've taken radar center and squad number 9. Oh, is that the right move? The squad number 6 sitting in radar center over there and scientist building. It's known as scientist building, but it's actually a radar center. So
I mean, some of the names just stick, right? You don't really know where it originated from. But then somebody used it somewhere, and all of a sudden, that's the name.
oh, the knock onto Classo. And Nasty was too nasty with that M164. And they're going for the push. Now they're going in. They're like,
yeah, let's go now or never, bring it. Winner.
Nade.
But
One.
Rapi.
Yeah.
Rapi has seen this though. Rapi's already.
Brim.
Not all players are in the same building, by the way. This nade towards the top is going to be massive. Class O gets the heal in, but we'll be keeping our eyes on Rapi on the other side, who's just taking them apart one by one. Dynasty's down. EXN walked into a trap, and 2 players are crawling their way back. They're like, save me! Pick me up, but nope. Legend's gonna come charging through. They clean house. They say surprise. Hello.
He held that that staircase so well. Both the guys came running up and he sprayed them down straight.
So, what I love about the play was Legends. They didn't put all their eggs in one basket. They had Class 0 up on the roof. He was tagged very low, but there was Rapi who's playing in the building behind the scientist building. So he's watching all the players going up. He's seeing the nades being tossed. Class 0 gets the first aid off. And once he does, then these 2 players who are climbing out as sitting ducks, right? He knocks the guy who's out in the open. Pretty much the idea there was you have 2 players charging up the stairs. You have 1 player who's going to come in from the backstab from behind. But the 2 players who ran up the stairs get knocked. Rapi gets the loop around. He knocks the guy who's coming in for the flank. And there's just 1 player at the end who's like, hey, now what do I do? I can't pick 3 players.
Oh, he's very low. That nade is good. There's so much damage over there.
Cinzaro is gonna make his way down, and I think they're probably gonna they get the knock.
They get the knock, but they don't realize that he's alone over there.
And that is in fact
maybe they're friends and they're like, oh, what's up, my friend? I'm gonna beat you to death.
that's like a standard thing that you do, right? You walk up to the guy and you're like, hey, where's your teammate, man? Where's your teammate? Can you call him? Can you call him? Can I have your helmet? So I guess they do eventually get taken down, but in the distance I see Octane X Razor making his way to the
Squad
scorecard.
number 19 and 15 next to each other. They're in a battle. Raptor's already down. And what is Raptor? Devil needs to go for the res. The nade is up. Sushan's going to drop the smoke over there, but he needs to make a push. His helmet is gone. Just 1 headshot. He can fall. Oh, he does
Look
not
at this
know
though.
Devil.
He does not spot Daredevil. Daredevil, shoot! He hasn't. He's not shot. He's not shot. He does not want to give away his position. He just let Sushant Obi walk by him. And is he gonna get around? Usually, what happens with these people is you patiently wait, and you eventually just die. And that might be the case here right now.
What?
Why is he going for the nades? He's gonna go for the nades, and those nades are gonna give away his position.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
now you should be able to spot him.
What did I talk about people who employ this strategy?
MR. Oh, he TPPs and sees him. Sushant being the hero for his team. Brilliant plays coming in by Sushant.
I mean,
This reminds me.
Daredevil. I called it, man. I said it. We've seen this so many times happen, not just in ILG for that matter. You take that shot, trigger discipline, more often than not, ends up biting you in the rear. And that is exactly what happens there. Unfortunate series of circumstances, but squad 19.
Trigger discipline in PUBG is a very dicey thing because only if the team is cluttered together and they're moving, and then you hold your guys' shots and wait for them to cross you and then you spray them down, it's fine. But if they're spread out, as soon as you fire, you're going to get caught from a different angle.
Yeah. And now we're just going to take a second. We move over to Legends yet again. As looks like they're pretty interested in taking this fight up again. Squad number 14, AIM. I think there's Ip Man who's taken a little bit of damage in already. I'm not sure if it was Grim, but it is the Scar. And I believe that's a 6x on that Scar. And he's getting the damage done from long range. And AWM makes its way onto the battlefield, Johnny.
Yes, indeed. And
with a sniper suppressor.
With a suppressor, with a ghillie suit. I mean, that's the best crate you can ask.
But the thing is, this late in, do you really want to pick up the AWM?
So looking at where the circle is ending, Shady, is looking like a very mountainous circle. So I would definitely love the AWM over here. You can see squad number 5 over there. Okay, there's squad number 17. And look, Daksh is very close to that AWM. But is he going to make the push? That's the question, because his other teammates are on the bridge and quite far. If he gets caught off over there, he's gone for.
Yeah, I think God's Reign, knowing what's at stake, I think they're going to play this a little safe. I think there's just way too much on the line to even go for that gamble and for that pick up there on that AWM. But just look at Prince. One-man army, one-man scouting party is just sitting below.
This is going to be fun. Squad number 8 and squad number 21. They're going to stop right in front of squad number 21. Is squad number 21 going to fire? No, they are that trigger discipline, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, you shall pass.
You shall go.
You shall pass.
We know the circle is very close and we'll backstab you.
That'll be interesting. Squad number 8, though, a couple more vehicles are coming in this direction. Do they really want to still let another squad go by? I think they
I don't know. Squad number 8 has realized that there is someone in that tower.
They're just roaming around in this general area.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Let's
Squad number 14 come right in front of Gods. Manu, he's moving straight. He sees Ip Man over there, and now he knows that there's one person in. He's going to call for cover. He needs to drop a nade maybe inside, because these nades will hit. If you're able to drop a good nade into Watchtower, you're screwed, because Watchtower is so small.
Yeah, it's such a clutter right there at the end. Ip Man's actually going to get out of that Watchtower, and they're all heading behind. I think they've already gotten an idea that there are people here. That nade's not going to achieve anything. It's just, yeah. Unfortunately, Manu does not have this piece of information, and Shroud and others are falling behind.
Manu actually
They've spotted them now.
Manu actually spotted him going inside and didn't see this jump.
I think that was it's KK who spotted the players there up on the side, and now AIM is aware that they have company coming their way. Charge up, and I think they've already got one knock in.
Scar's very low.
Scar's actually very low.
Shroud needs to be Shroud and show his skills over here. Can Shroud turn this around? But look at Twista. Twista is like, I'm going to keep banging.
Yeah, Twista's like, hey, I've got the vehicle. I'm charging in. Let's go. Now or never. It's usually Manu, right, who is that frontliner. Shroud's taken some damage as well. Look at where Daksh is. Daksh is standing there and shooting at Shroud. And Daksh on the open, though. One bullet, he will find Daksh. Daksh goes down. And now they need to push. They cannot afford to have some of their teammates getting flushed out, though. In comes Twister. In comes Manu. They know exactly where they're going to be playing from. Ip Man is knocked down, but they're all above.
They can just drop a nade on top.
Yeah, you can drop a nade on top. Shroud's going to go for the rest. They're going to find the rest. They're going to go channeling through straight into Manu's waiting arms, and Manu says, thank you very much. See you on the other side.
And he already has an AWM. I mean, they didn't loot that crate, but he already has an AWM.
I mean, that is the sign.
And that was the suppressor. Or maybe he would have looted that crate.
Yeah, he probably looted that.
But he didn't take the
hindsight, but Nate's coming down. Squad number 19 versus
Actually-
squad number 12. There's a massive fight happening. It's a fight of two floors. There's a massive hill. We have squad number 19 below.
And Razor is stuck. He's trying to climb his way through. He does not know how to make his way up.
I mean, what do you do at this point of time?
You just throw nades.
No, the blue. Both of
they
them.
could have killed Ken.
Ken is down. Ken gets knocked down, and now squad number 19 can breathe a sigh of relief. They can go for this. A couple of their teammates are not even
He's climbing up
close.
from here. He's climbing up from this side.
Yeah. There's, of course, I'm gonna try and give you a better angle of what's happening.
Octane X, Deepu for the victory. Looks like they might just, go away all around and avoid the fight.
I think you go around.
Yeah.
Moving up, of course, the people up above have the
They
advantage.
definitely have the advantage, but it's better you move out fast before they spot you going down.
Yeah. And they've got a couple of squads to worry
this is
about
quite
themselves.
deep. How are they going to go down? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, you got
spot.
spot. Razor has the way. He's gonna go down. Show me the way!
Follow me. I know the way.
Show me the way, and
Oh,
Razor.
Phoenix!
Oh, look at that!
Harish is like, let's suicide.
Let's go!
Oh.
Oh! I mean, if it works, it works. Imagine they get the team wipe now onto squad number 19.
Oh, it's KK.
But they're charging
On the
straight
other hand.
into God's reign with half a bust vehicle. They are
KK already gets a
so
knock on to
done
one
for.
guy over there.
And they're in tatters right now. You're wondering, not probably the best of plan right there. Maybe a few flaws in this amazing plan of theirs. Look at where Egakra is going though. He drove straight. Yeah, never mind. It's done.
But look, it looks like gods are going to go for a fight. They don't realize the squad number 6 behind them. But now finally, KK sees that and he stops his push. But he has to complete this. Manu gets knocked over there by Metal Harsh. And he needs to get the res up. He's getting shot from behind. Squad number 6 is going to take advantage of it. Manu in real bad position. But KK is going for the revive. I don't think squad number 6 is seeing that. And look at KK, how he's spectating the entirety. Just look at KK, how he's specking everyone.
He's moving things around, but Metal had the jump there. They're gonna get a couple of huge knocks in. Daksh
goes
is
down.
done for. Yeah. He is out, so God's reign is down to 3.
But look at the kills. 14 freaking kills.
14 kills in. That is one thing though you wouldn't expect.
I think at 6th position with 14 kills they've already secured
Oh,
themselves.
it's KK. He takes more damage. But I think he's in a pretty decent position. Squad number 19 though. Some action coming there. I see Shushant OP who's knocked down. There's Razor coming in for the res. A couple of players very low. Is he gonna be able to survive this? I mean, he's literally the last man alive. Crims though will be able to get that first aid off as well. And Octane, I think, are in a pretty decent position here. Let's move back over to what's happening.
It looks like squad number 17 is sandwiched right now between two cliffs. And they see someone pushing them from behind. It's KK spraying away on that vehicle. They're not able to get the knock yet. Now he needs to shoot that AK. Finally, Twista gets taken down on the other hand. Manu gets 2 kills.
Manu gets 2 and they just continue to charge up. Right now, there is squad number 6 who's also going to be looking in this general direction. And Danish. No push coming through just yet though. Grim is holding them right now. He's actually looking the other side at his teammate. I don't think he knows for a fact that it's KK and Manu are on the other side. Nades being tossed down and we have actually only 3 squads remaining. We have Legends, we have God's Reign, and we have squad number 12, that's Metal. Metal's actually done really well for themselves. They get another squad wipe in, and they're in a decent position right now moving ahead. They're going to pick up the vehicle. And again, they're running straight into its KK and others. They've been spotted. Shots coming in this direction. They survive for a moment. only for a brief moment though. It's KK on the other side. Harsh survives barely, and they have a nice little ridge to work with as well to kind of isolate themselves away from Legends. Nades being prepped, nades being thrown.
The thing is, Gauge doesn't know squad number 6 is on their right. And those guys are going to make a push onto them pretty soon.
Nades being tossed.
Oh, that nade! It's going to hit KK.
It didn't. He survives, and now, what is plan B? Legends are looking from the other side. Legends can push at any given time.
He heard those bullets. Now he knows their squad number, so he's like, let them fight.
And Metal's also looking in that direction. He knows where Legends is playing
I mean,
from.
if I was Gods right now, I would not engage at all. I know squad number 12 and squad number 6 are fighting. But Manu, what is he doing, Manu? You're giving away your position. You are in the circle, you're safe. Why do you need to take that fight?
Look at Rapi's position. The Rapi has an amazing position, but as soon as he moves up, he's gonna leave himself exposed to Metal. And I think the best thing he can do here is move on the sides. But moving on the sides means he's gonna leave almost next to no chance of Reds coming through.
He blows the vehicle.
He blows the vehicle and he gets the knock as well. That's a big knock coming their way. Probably buys them some
He gets
time.
a knock onto Ken as well. Beautiful tap now. There's only one person left. That's Harish for squad number 12, and there's squad number 6 on the right.
And look at Legends. Legends just stopped and said, hey, it's okay, you can do the dirty work for us. We'll turn around and shoot at Metal as well. They turn back around, they're dropping the vehicles, but they can't find the final kill in. And with that time, they will be able to get the reses off. Legends now need to think about Danish as well. Danish has been down for quite some time. They need to drop the smokes, they need to go for the reses themselves, and that may be the window of opportunity that Gods are waiting for. You see, it's KK, you see Manu both charging up. Peekaboo plays, but what do you do at this point of time? Do you actually just wait out and get the kill onto Metal, knowing for a fact that Legends are also looking in that direction, or do you use this time to actually jump Legends and take them out once and for all right here, right now, especially when Metal right now is pretty distracted. The couple of players are low, but Gods instead decide, hey, squad number 12, this is whom we've been fighting, this is whom we want to continue fighting. And it's just been some pre-fires coming in that direction. Legends Rapi now is thinking, hey, should we probably think about it's KK and others? And
Time's up. Zone's coming in.
yeah, and all that time of dancing around is done.
Manu gets knocked with that nade, and it's KK. Now he's alone. He's going to try for the rev. No, he has to move in the circle. He can't. That a bandage is not. He needs to use the first aid kit. Is that first aid going to do good? Yes, it is. No, he's going to fall, and that's the end.
He's gonna go down. But yeah, this is
Metal wins, man. Squad number 12 wins. They had heavy fire on them. Squad number 6 gets third position and they fall. But Metal.
Wait a second.
Metal is the one who's on the cliff that side.
Metal has 12 kills. God's Reign has 16 kills. No, that's still gonna give Metal the win. Yeah, there's an 8-point deficit for position points between first and second. So Metal will take the win. God's Reign in second. Legends are gonna take third. And yeah, there's gonna be a swap as
Octane, as they have 7 kills.
O3 is gonna go down to 5th position and out of
Sushant OP's play at that time has saved Octane, and Octane.
They owe that all to Sushant OP. That man won them a couple of crucial fights. 4 kills in the bag as we come to the end of day 1 of minor number 6.
But look at Phoenix. 7 kills, man.
Yeah, he's had a crazy game. I mean, it's KK and Manu tried their best at the end. I still believe that small window they had, they could have.
I thought
when Metal were healing, right? I think that was the time to jump
on Legends. So
I
thought, and they put the smoke. I thought they put that smoke to go from the right and jump Legends over there because Legends one player was knocked.
Yeah,
and I thought
we had Danish who was down, who was pretty separated from his team as well. So Legends ended up actually expending quite a bit of utility to drop the smokes, and then they had to completely move away from that nice little ridge that they were holding to try and pick up Danish. And I think that kind of in God's Reign's decision maybe to not push plays into a Metal's advantage there, and Metal's sitting up there in the hill is like, hey, thank you for the win. You can shoot us all you can. You can knock us all you can.
I mean,
but
two
we've got this
squads
nice little
raining guns on them, raining bullets.
Yeah.
They were left with only one person, and who was reviving everyone over there.
Yeah, indeed. And with that, we've come to an end of day 1 here in minor number 6. Big shout out to the sponsors, title sponsor, Alienware, powered by Logitech G, associate sponsors, Next Gen Multimedia and Kaspersky, GP partner, Galax, energy drink partner, Monster Energy. This is Shade Slayer as well as Flash signing off. See you folks tomorrow for groups D, E, and F. Until then, goodbye, good night. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi again, folks. Enjoy the rest of the night.